Joy, joy, joy. Welcome to Mission Ignited. I'm Swami Tirtha, and today I'm so excited to share a guest with you, Laura Cross. Laura, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Swami. It's really great pleasure to be here. Thank you.
And I see you in the background swimming with Flipper. It looks like Flipper to me.
That's Electra, but I did grow up watching Flipper. I have always been attracted to water and dolphins. It's been part of my happy place, and that was when I finally got to do a deep water swim with them. So,
Nice, nice. So tell us in your own words who you are and what do people, why will people care to know about you? What makes you
What-
special?
well, well, I'm an Air Force veteran. I
Okay.
lost my husband, oh, almost, well, a little over 21 years ago when he was 36. So we were, laughing at lunch. He was dead by 10. And so that really upheaved and changed my whole world.
Good.
And it's when I started in travel. And so I am still a travel agent. I do still do travel. But when COVID came along and scared the snot out of everybody for traveling, I realized the reason I want people to travel is to take better care of themselves
Mm.
because it doesn't matter whether you're blue collar, white collar, military, entrepreneur. We keep getting caught up in one rat race or another. We stop doing the things we love and we stop taking care of ourselves. And, the more I found out about our sick care system that I am not a fan of, I took up trying to, educate people, connect people with others, letting them know that they have other options, other resources, that they can take control of their own health and
Right.
change things.
So what was your first how did you come into what you do a number of things now. I'll let you get into that. What was the first one? How did you happen on that? And what was the result?
Oh, well, let's see. There's been so many. I don't know if I can even remember which one's first. I started getting introduced to like wearable technology a while ago. There
Okay.
was patches that your brain just read a pattern and it helped,
Right.
it helped do things with function. It helped people with balance. It helped me control allergies. And
Uh-huh.
then I learned more, from energy and vibration and how we actually have a lot of control on things. I learned about clean eating. Um, it's a whole experience. Kind of can't really
Yeah,
just
yeah,
do
no,
one
that's
or
okay.
the other.
You're
You
this
have to,
this is what I was looking for, whatever it
yeah,
was. You
yeah.
just sort of things came to you or you sought them out and a little both and this is
I had when I used to live in Colorado and I live in Missouri now. We moved here 4 years ago, just because we didn't like the way it was headed. So that's something else I have learned to do is protect my space and energy. You
Mhm.
don't stay somewhere out of some kind of sense of obligation or just because your family's there. We needed a change and we left.
Right.
But when I was there, I had belonged to a huge group at the time that used to be nothing but holistic health and wellness practitioners. And so
Mm.
that's when I started meeting all these people, and everybody's got something different. And yeah, it's kind of hard not to get shiny object syndrome, right? Because it's like, this, that, that. I mean, but you have to find what works for you because the same one
Right,
thing does not work for everybody.
right.
There's no cookie cutter for anything.
Exactly, exactly. So, and what is it? So that was how many years ago when you were met that community?
6, almost 6 years ago now. Yep, almost six.
So now, what is it that you offer? You have clientele,
hmm
and
I
what is
do.
it?
My favorite technology out of all the different ones I have tried, well, there's a couple of them, but the one that I love that can help people detect the root cause of their discomfort or their dis-ease, is the AO voice scan. The
Okay.
technology, I mean, because it's vibrations, it's frequencies, 10 seconds of a person's voice, and I can light them up head to toe and tell them, hey, this is starting to cause inflammation. This is causing diminishing functions. You may be looking, you may need to look at this. This shows you have a lot of bad cholesterol. And it's not to diagnose, it just detects the root cause. It's a snapshot, but it's
Uh-huh.
wildly accurate. And it's an amazing
Yeah.
tool.
And when you find that, then you offer them solutions,
Absolutely.
education.
Yep. Education, resources, what they want to do with what they do with it, what they want.
Okay.
I'm not a pushy person. I don't believe in pushing people or browbeating them. I just like to give them their options. They either would like to move forward with it or they don't. You know, it's their choice.
And do you offer some of those options yourself, or
I
do you
do.
just you do? Okay. So, like, what kind of things do people enjoy? receiving from you?
Oh, you so I mean, for one, when we're doing the scan and we go over it, I always like to give them actionable tips, things, simple things that they can do
Okay.
on their own, you
Okay.
know.
Good. Yeah.
For one, like deep breathing, it amazes me the number of people that are still going like this, and I'm like, that's
Mhm.
shallow breathing, that's not deep breathing, and they don't have enough oxygen going. Make them more aware of things that they can do to get the pesticides or herbicides off their fruits and stuff, how it affects them,
Mm.
exercise, different tips with natural things that they can do to
Right.
fix stuff. It just depends on what comes up. And then if they're lacking certain minerals or something, then I have supplements that I can recommend for them, or others that may have like deeper pain or something. You and I both know, you and I both know what our own light can do, so there's other
Right.
things that I can connect them with.
So light therapy,
Light therapy.
light technology. Yes.
I
Wonderful.
love that light therapy. I've watched it make a difference on my pup. So, and myself, I healed up a fractured wrist in 4 weeks. They were like blown away because they'd never seen somebody heal that quickly. But
Right. Right. Now, did they believe it though? Did they did
oh,
they
she
say?
want. My doctor just asked me. She says, "So do you even wear the brace?" I said, "You said let pain be my guide." I wore it for a week. I wore it for a week. I wore it anytime I thought it might need some more extra stability. Other than that, I made sure I had put my patches on and I worked on it myself. And when we went back and I got the X-ray, she showed me. She goes, the fracture lines are gone. And
Fractionalized.
so, and then she asked me about physical therapy. I said, nope, I'll fix that myself too. I'll do that myself too. So,
Wow, that's a great and with pups with pets, dogs, cats, horses, they don't have a filter. They're either okay or they're not okay. They don't think
right.
about it. They don't have a belief system. It's not what do you call it? You think it's happening because someone said it could happen. You know that I forgot the terminology right now, but it helps them and they're better, or it doesn't help them and they're staying in pain. And so the patches on pets is just phenomenal.
Yeah, and when I say pup, I will tell you my service pup just turned 15 years old. So he's, a little more than a pup. And they said over a year ago he's got like a low grade cancer, but between things that I can run on him with the AO voice scan, because I
Right.
have ways to erase or send frequencies to him. I use the light
Mm.
patch on him, because the arthritis, his joints are getting stiffer in his legs. But when he has that
Yeah.
patch, he moves and you can just literally see it. It just moves and he functions so much better. So I live what I teach,
Right.
I don't try and just tell someone that they should do something, but then I do the total opposite. That's not who I
Right.
am. And so and if I can't get behind something, yeah, I would have a hard time, talking to anybody about it. But
Now, do you have a niche audience? Who is your general audience? Is it women? Is it people over a certain age or under a certain age or
so my TV show stats will tell you they are the age range of 35 to 65, heavily in the 50-55 area, 65% women,
okay.
35% men. Actually, men just took up another percent. So it's actually 64-36 now. So it it bounces a little bit, but and it's global because it has a global reach, but they're
Right.
generally in that age range.
Now, I was fortunate enough to be a guest on your show. So tell us a little bit about your TV show, what it's
Yeah, I
called.
love that. And yeah, since your episode is coming up next Monday, I created that because I love building judgment-free, holistic communities that provide the education, the resources, the connection, and the collaboration. Nothing to me is a competition. We all resonate with people differently. So when wonderful people like you can come on and share their journey and what they know or challenges, how they've got over them, how they can help others to do the same. I did it because I want people to know that they're not alone, that they're supported. There's someone out there that can resonate with what they're going through. And my hope is that they will see someone on there that they can connect with, that they can get that support that they need.
Mm. And you're doing pretty well, I think. You're high up in
I
the
I
numbers.
I am. I am. I got 2,200 new viewers in December, so I got like 13,421 monthly viewers now. It's been constantly, steadily growing, so
Well
I'm
done.
pretty happy with it.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I always said even if I just can, help one person, then I've done my job. So it's okay.
Yeah, and they do a TV show and thousands of people get to see it. That's a wonderful way to reach so many people just being one person.
Yeah, yes, it is. It is.
So what do people come to you for a particular more so than another? Do they come to you for a particular issue, like more stress or more psychological or more physical something with their health, physical health,
It
or is
depends. Most of them,
it,
it's in the mindfulness self-care realm.
okay, okay.
And sometimes it's not something that we don't already know, but we often forget, right?
Mhm.
Because when you get caught up doing one thing or another, you forget about creating those boundaries to protect your space, or you start jumping back on a hamster wheel. You don't scale your schedule back and you keep packing it in and then you start running yourself in the ground. So most it's around mindset, self-care,
Mhm.
but obviously, yeah, because they know I can help them detect stuff. Then when they want to know, when they know that they feel something is off, but everybody keeps saying, "Oh, well, this looks fine, that looks fine," but when you feel and you know something's off, and no
Yeah.
one's able to find anything wrong, then yeah, let's do that scan because that scan, your body is your best MRI tool. You just got to know how to listen to it, and that device helps you do it. So,
Well, that's wonderful. Yeah, same thing with Ayurveda. There's 6 stages of disease development that we can detect. Somebody says, I don't feel something, but Western medicine only has machinery that detects it in the sixth and the seventh stage. And when it's like really full blown. So
yeah.
it's great. Now, when
Yeah, I love
somebody
the work
comes,
you and I both do because really, when you have people that are open-minded and they're looking for different and better solutions,
yeah,
then we're a great option for them. But when they're
absolutely.
kind of brainwashed from the system that we've been in, and you keep wanting to say nothing's wrong, well, by the time it shows up on there, it's like you said, you're already in,
Yeah.
fight or flight or let's try to fix. We're in the, let's stop it before it starts.
With prevention and even age reversal. So, yeah, we
Yeah.
really go in the opposite direction of that. So when someone comes to you with a mindset, can you tell us a story of something, someone that had some remarkable recovery from something you helped them with?
Most of them they feel more balanced and a better sense of self. So,
Okay.
I told me, oh, you always want to try and start small, you know, um, take those few minutes for yourself, that quiet time,
Hmm.
and to to figure out who you are for one. That's another thing I see a lot of people that struggle with. I'm like, okay, when they're talking about to you about what you do and they're not lighting up, you need to look at what you're doing, you
Right.
know. And just because you think you're supposed to do this or this is what I'm supposed to do, are you? Is that what you were meant to do? And so when you can get people to take those few minutes and go in and look within and figure out what lights them up and figure out how to, it's so much fun watching them say, "Oh my God, I've done this. They're so much, they
Mhm.
are so much happier. They're sleeping better." It's a whole weight lifted off of them. And
That's wonderful.
I
That's
love being
wonderful.
able to see the change and then the fact that they're able to help others and do what they're truly meant to do. People
Right.
light up when they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. They're
Yeah, they
not
light up.
they're not run up, they're not run down in the ground. They've learned how to do the whole balance. And so yeah, there's different steps. It's different for everybody. So, but yeah, one of
Now,
them I tell them is to create that little time for yourself, let it start growing, figure out, what lights it, but block that time out for you. You don't have to
yeah,
shut out the outside noise, don't need anybody else's opinion. Just be with
yeah,
yourself and figure it out. That's a good
yeah.
place to
Just
start.
sometimes I'll just step outside for a minute or two and just an idea comes to me or just something resets and then I go come back in and do some work or not, stay outside sometimes.
And I've had people that do that too. They're like, "Oh no, I gotta get this done." Because I'm like, trust me, walk away. It is time to walk away. Just stop, walk away. I don't care. Go outside, go walk, go listen to music, go do something else for a few minutes. And
Mm,
darn if it doesn't come to and they can get done. I said, yes, because now you've cleared your head. You've got it focused on something different. Because otherwise it's like banging your head against a wall and you start putting yourself under this all pressure. You can't think
yeah,
straight like that.
yeah.
It's just sometimes it's just simple little tweaks and things that, people just need to take the time to do or remember that this actually has a great benefit to it.
Now, as we wind up the interview, is there any message, any last words you'd like to share with the audience?
Well, my biggest one I was going to say is take time for yourself. Self-care is not selfish. It is very important to take care of yourself, especially if you're one of those, like I used. So I'm still a giver. I'm still love to help people, but you can't help people if you don't help yourself. You
Mm,
will run yourself into the ground. So make sure you're doing things that fill your own soul first.
beautiful, beautiful. And so what is the name of your TV show and where can people find it?
Mindful Mondays with Laura Cross TV show. You can find it on my YouTube channel. You can also find it on E360 TV. It streams on multiple platforms and it's all realms. So I will, there are people on there about business, about, the
Mhm.
professional side, the spiritual side, emotional, you name it. If you are off in one area of your life, you are off. So self-care and mindfulness plays a part in all of it. So
Awesome,
you
awesome.
never know who you're going to find on there.
And where do people find you on your website?
Yeah, they can go to whitesandselfcare.com and they can
Okay.
find out more about me. They can book a strategy call. I love meeting people and learning all the different things. I've met so many people globally, and I always learn about different perspectives, different things that are working for people. So, yeah, I love
Mm.
connecting with people and find out what's working for others.
All right, Laura. Well, it was delightful chatting with you, learning about your journey and how you're lighting people's lives up. So thank you so much, and
Thank you.
continued success and joy, joy, joy.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Thank you. Tired of feeling run down and exhausted? In our fast paced world, we're often surrounded by toxins that impact our well being. I provide holistic solutions designed to detoxify your body and environment. With cutting edge AO voice scan technology, we identify the root causes of your discomfort or dis-ease, making personalized healing easier than ever. Start your transformative journey towards a healthier, toxin free life because at White Sands Self Care, your well being is our priority.
And I help families and entrepreneurs reset their wellness for calm, energized career and family life. For the past 50 years, I've offered root cause, personal attention, and evidence-based healing. My colleague, Dr. Pat, MD, and I offer ancient and modern science-based consultations, and we train healers and nurses in courses and CEUs for their careers.